Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into one of the toughest, most stressful parts of working in a restaurant, dealing with an angry customer. We've all been there, and believe me, having a plan makes all the difference. We're going to give you the exact tools to handle it like a total pro. You know that look, right? They walk in, arms crossed, frowning, and they are heading straight for you. You can just feel it. Your stomach kind of drops. This is that moment where having a script isn't just a nice idea, it's absolutely essential. But don't worry. Here's the good news. What you say and do in the first 30 seconds can literally change everything. This isn't magic, it's a proven method. It's all about de-escalation, and we're going to walk you through every single step. All right, let's jump right in. We're going to look at a super common situation, a reservation mix-up on a crazy busy Friday night. Watch how a professional handles this, and really listen to the exact words they use. Okay, so right from the start, look at that response. It's immediate, it's polite, and it's all about action. That simple phrase, right away, is so powerful. It tells the customer, you are my number one priority. There's no defensiveness, just a calm, confident promise to get on it immediately. Now, this part is brilliant. It's like a one-two punch of apology and validation. First, you get that formal, sincere apology the second you find the mistake. But then, you validate their feelings. I completely understand your frustration. You're showing empathy, not putting up a fight. And here's the pivot. This is where you shift from just feeling their pain to taking action. Let me fix this for you immediately. What a powerful promise, right? Then you manage the space. Asking them to have a seat gets them out of the doorway and gives them something to do, which actually helps calm people down. And this is so key. The resolution isn't just one thing, it's two. First, there's the solution, getting them seated. But then there's the compensation, the complimentary offer. That combination doesn't just solve the problem, it completely transforms the experience from negative to positive. They leave feeling cared for, not just dealt with. Okay, let's break down those 7 key phrases we just heard. Understanding why they work is the secret to making this script your own and really mastering these tough situations. So your first couple of moves are all about taking control and showing respect. Right away signals urgency and puts you on their team from the very beginning. Then I sincerely apologize. This just carries so much more weight than a quick sorry. When the problem is serious, the apology needs to feel serious too. Next, you build that all-important bridge of empathy. When you say, I understand your frustration, you're telling them you get it, but you're absolutely right to be upset? Well, that's a game changer. Think about it. An angry person is expecting a fight. When you agree with them, you just completely disarm them. The tension just evaporates. You've joined their side. Okay, but what if the customer is just plain wrong? This is a really important distinction. You never want to agree with something that isn't true. So you make a tiny change to the words. Instead of you're right, you say, I can understand why you're frustrated. See the difference? You're showing empathy for how they feel without agreeing with the wrong facts. It's subtle, but it's crucial. Now we're back to building the solution. Phrase 5, let me fix this for you immediately, is just packed with power. You've got fix, you, and immediately. It's all action. Then phrase 6 physically de-escalates things. Seriously, just getting someone to sit down is a proven way to help them calm down, and it moves the whole interaction to a less public space. And finally, the gesture of goodwill. Offering something complimentary. It just sounds a bit more professional than free, doesn't it? This is the final step. It's a real, tangible apology that says, we value your business. And it's what turns a bad memory into a surprisingly good one. So we've talked a lot about what to do. Now let's flip it and talk about what not to do. Avoiding these 5 common mistakes, I call them the amateur's trap, is just as important as knowing what to say. The first 2 mistakes are all about ego. It's so tempting to get defensive, right? To say, well, the computer says, but it's a battle you will never win. Just forget about who's right and focus on the solution. And please never, ever blame a coworker. To the customer, you're all one team. You are the restaurant. Take responsibility together. Okay, next up, don't over-explain and don't disappear. Long-winded explanations about computer glitches just sound like excuses to an angry customer. Keep your words short and to the point. And the worst thing you can do is walk away and leave them standing there. Silence makes people anxious. Just say, I'll be right back in 2 minutes. It manages their expectations and shows you respect their time. And last but not least, remember your body is talking too. You can say all the right words, but if you're sighing, crossing your arms, or avoiding eye contact, you're sending a totally different message. You have to stand tall, make calm eye contact, and keep your posture open and confident. If you project calm, you will help them feel calm. So what's the secret sauce here? Why does this script work so well? Well, it's not just about being polite. It's actually based on some really simple but really powerful human psychology. Let's dig in. See, when someone's angry, their brain goes into fight mode. They're literally wired for a conflict. But this script does the exact opposite of what they expect. You acknowledge their feelings, you agree with them, and you take immediate action. That sequence basically short-circuits their anger. Their brain can't stay in fight mode if there's no one to fight, so it switches over to problem-solving mode, and suddenly they're working with you. All right, knowing all this is one thing, but making it feel natural under pressure is something else entirely. Let's talk about how you can practice this script so it becomes second nature. Here's a super simple 5-step plan for you. Read the dialogue out loud a few times to get the words in your mouth. Then, record yourself on your phone and listen back. Do you sound calm? Then, and this is the most important part, practice with a friend. Have them be the angry customer. This builds real-world confidence. Memorize the top 5 phrases, and then go for it. Try it out. You'll be ready. And really, that's what it all comes down to. Handling a tough situation like this isn't about getting lucky. It's a skill you can learn. By mastering this script, you're not just putting out a fire. You're turning a moment of extreme stress into a masterclass in professionalism. And you might just turn that angry customer into one of your most loyal regulars. Hey, if you found this explainer helpful, the source material actually comes from the ESLRoom.com. They have a ton of other guides and even a full video course on restaurant English. We've dropped the link in the description for you. Thanks so much for watching this explainer.